All right, welcome back, everybody.
Certainly some big news coming out of Minnesota earlier today. Let's start there with Fenton. Why now?
You know, my guess is really it's kind of death by 1,000 cuts, guys. You know, it's just every day it's been something.
The Minnesota Wild had a bit of a down year last year. That's how you get fired as a GM in this league.
So all of a sudden, he basically put a hole right through it.
Billy Guerin is an excellent choice for the Minnesota Wild.
It is my honor to give one of the biggest honors you can get in the game of hockey to Jared Spurgeon.
Also really intrigued by the shirts that you produced for Dalibel Kirill, and I think maybe he should turn the tables.
He's my brother, or in Russian, bratishka.
So I was just like, he's just like, what the fuck? I want to be with best players, not shit players. Like, and he texted the whole, like, all the taxi squad guys were on one text message. And I, like, interrupted. Like,
for the first time, I believe we saw two identical contracts bought out on the exact same day. They were signed on the same day, they were bought out on the same day, and those are Parise and Suter from the Minnesota Wild.
So Bill Guerin's the one making the tough decisions, and I gotta say I admire the big brass ones, as Elliot Friedman put it.
In 23 months, he's traded Zucker, Eric Stahl, and Devin Dubnyk, and then he didn't bring back Mikko Koivu. And then now he's cut ties with Parise and Suter.
$9 million a year.
Now it's easy for me when I sign, and now I just want to play, and you know, it's like, and just hockey.
You guys know what this is all about, right? Right? What's it all about? Spurgey?
Hard work and having fun.
That. This is about winning.
All right, year 2, Billy G saves the Wild. And right off the bat, a decision has been made, and I'm going to show you how I came to the conclusion of this decision. So let's go to edit lines. So this is basically what we'll be doing this year, right? Maybe we'll do Greenway with Foligno swap like that. So we get a +3 and then +1 right there on the second line. But we might do +2 because I think in the long run, Greenway getting more playing time will be better anyways. So not many decisions to be made with the forwards. See, we got Perfetti on the third line with Boldy. So those two guys, their rookie year, they'll be playing with Simmons. And then defensively, this is how we get the best plus minuses. So we get a -3 with Jonas Brodin and Ethan Bear on the first pair. And then Dumba and Merle on the second pair. And then got Addison, who's on the third pair. And then we have Jared Spurgeon, who, when we look at the system fit, he doesn't really like the first two lines. He more likes the third. And then if we look at Addison, he doesn't really like any, to be honest. He likes the first and the third, kind of, but not, honestly, not that great anyways. So I'm thinking Jared Spurgeon is tradable because he has $7.5 million for 5 more years. And when we go to view contracts, see, Jared Spurgeon only has that 84 overall, and he only has the top 4 potential, and he's already, what, 32 years old? Where is it? Yeah, okay. So Jared Spurgeon, top 4 exact, 84 overall, 32 years of age, and he's got the $7.5 million for 5 more years. So, and then when we look at Dumba, who's 86 overall, 28 years old, when we go to offer him a new contract, he is only asking for 6'1" or 6'35", which maybe we can do a little lower. So, Dumba being better and asking for more or for less salary, for less money than Jared Spurgeon, who is gonna get over probably like $1.5 million over Matt Dumba if we offer him a contract. So I think Jared Spurgeon needs to be traded because this is about fucking winning, and the Wild in this universe didn't make the playoffs last year. So this, I think, needs to be the first thing we do this season. And when I was thinking about this, I was like, well, Jared Spurgeon's the captain of this team. He just got named captain. But then it always just goes back to Billy G saying, what's this all about? He actually asked Spurgeon, what's this all about, Spurgie? And then Spurgeon says, working hard and having fun or whatever. And he goes, fuck that. This is about fucking winning. So, I think we're going to trade Jared Spurgeon right now. So let's go do that. I have one trade in mind that I think we can pull off. So, let's go to player search. Go to watch list. And then I was looking through this, and I think we need to go this guy. Brian Demulin. He can. So he's a defensive defenseman. He's 31 years old. 4.1 mil on the salary, which I don't care if he's overpaid for this 1 year, because it'll just be for 1 year. It's not like we have to do a long-term thing with him. We're basically freeing up that cap space. So let's go him for Spurgeon, but we need to take a little bit more salary, and I don't want to retain any of this because it's for 5 years. So we have to, let's sort by salary, and then look at Jason Zucker, who Billy G traded away. One of the first things he did when he came to Minnesota for Kalen Addison. So, we're going to do Zucker, who's 83 overall, 30 years old, 5.5 mil, at only 1 more year. So, that's fine. So, we're going to be, in the long run, this year, taking more salary, but that's fine because we have the room. But this is for the next 4 years that this really helps us. So then, maybe we'll try for a second, and then we'll see if this goes through. If not, we might have to add a third or a fourth or something. But I think that this trade makes sense because we're downgrading in defensemen, but if we're gonna go with what we get the best plus minus for like bonus line combinations, Jared Spurgeon's gonna be on the third pair anyways, and then that's only a like 2 overall difference. Yeah, he's 82. Spurgeon's 84. So I mean, it's not that much of a decrease on defense since he's gonna probably play. We'll see what he is on the second pair instead of Merle. But if not, he's going to be on the third pair anyways. And then we get a 83 overall forward for this year, which just makes our lines a little bit more, our depth a little bit more better. And then maybe we can eke out the second round pick. So, big move happening right now, but it's about fucking winning. We're going to have to, if this goes through and we can do it, we're going to have to name a new captain. And yeah, a new assistant captain if we give the captaincy to, I'm thinking we're going to give the captaincy to. So let's let it rip. I'm just going to do Spurgeon for Demulin, I think, maybe. Demulin, Jason Zucker, and a second. I kind of doubt this will go through. We might need to add a draft pick, but we'll see. Here goes nothing. Whoa! Accepted. All right, so I think that's going to be really fucking good for us. Okay, so let's go to roster moves. Do we need to make any roster moves? I don't think so. We'll do edit lines. So we'll go to defenseman first. So let's put him in right away, see what... Okay. Okay, so he doesn't get any pluses on the second. But he likes the third more anyways, so... with John Merle, that +2, he's about the same anyways. So we'll keep him with Addison. And then, offensively, we're going to take out... Ooh, Boldy went down to an 80. I wonder if he liked Spurgeon. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to take out McEwen. Then we're going to put in Jason Zucker. And then we'll do Wayne Simmons, the fourth line. So, left-handed playing the right side. That's fine. I think because Boldy's a playmaker, Perfetti's a playmaker, so having a sniper that can shoot, I wonder how many goals he got last year. Only 13. Power play points, wasn't really on the power play. Did get 16 minutes. So, but he does, get the shot difference for like real life and then video game. That could be on different team too, but I think getting a sniper with the two young playmakers seems like it would work out fine. Maybe help them get some assists. But then Wayne Simmons drops down. That just makes us a little bit better, I think, on forward depth. Zucker can be in the shootout. Fuck it. For now. Before I look over these lines and do them how exactly I want to. So, with that, we're going to right away. Let's go to contracts. And go to Matt Dumba. And we'll offer him. So he wants 5 years, 6.35. So I think we'll do the 5 years. That'll come out to when he is 33. So that's not terrible. Should be right to the end of his prime, hopefully. Hopefully he can stay 86 overall. Maybe better. But let's do 6.25. 5 years for Matt Dumba. Shouldn't take me long. All right. So then let's sort by who wants an extension. See if we need anyone else. Okay, so the guy that we just traded for wants an extension right away. So he's playing for $4 million right now. What's he want? Wow. He wants more than he's getting. So let's wait for that guy. He's not really on the future of this team. Wayne Simmons, I'm gonna wait. Kiara, I'm gonna wait. Kalen Addison, top 4, 78 overall, 22 years old. Let's see what he wants. So this would be just a two-way. Can we maybe... Ooh. So if we do a 1-year contract, and then we go 8 years, which is the max, he's only asking for $1 million. So, should we just give him it right away? Because that's nothing. That way all the pressure is off for him to develop. That's kind of cheesing the system, but because I don't think that would ever happen in real life. But it's about fucking winning, right? He's got the mustache. I got the mustache. Fuck it. Let's do it. It's about fucking winning. I'm in no rush. I'm not going to rush into a decision. Okay, that's fine. So Matt Dumba will get back to us in like no time, and Addison will take a couple days probably. Anybody else? Ethan Bear will probably... See, Ethan Bear, if he's getting a +3 with Brodin on the top pair, and he's only 82 overall, I could see extending him if he wants an extension. And then Matt Boldy will have to decide on later when he decides if he wants an extension. Perfetti's got 3 years. Nice. Perfect. Okay, so let's sim. Sim a day, because I think Matt Dumba will accept right away, hopefully. Oh, that was a scout, I think, that I'm signing. Alright, it was an easy decision to renew my contract with you. Alright, so Matt Dumba, what did he do? 625 for 5 years. So, with that news, let's go to captains and jerseys. Then we'll go. So we need to give someone. So we'll give Matt Dumba the captaincy. Captaincy, is that the right word? And then let's do Eric Sinek as an assistant. Alright. Boom. Let's actually look at morale. Ryan Hartman and Wayne Simmons are the leaders. Well, I would put them if they were better and they had more of a future with this team, but we go to overall. Got Kaprizov. Then we got Kotkaniemi. Then we got Dumbo, who is the captain. Eck, assistant captain. Flino, assistant captain. I'm really happy with Flino being an 85. He had a really good year with whoever he played with. I think he was with Kotkaniemi and Fiala last year. And he got 45 assists and 16 goals. It's pretty good for Marcus Foligno, who in real life is having a monster year already. So that's good. All right, so, okay, let's sim till the 19th. I think that was a scout as well. All right, Kalen Addison accepts the 8-year. So, in video game land, that I guess makes sense, but in real life, that is a shitty fucking contract for Kalen Addison. But it's video game land, so fuck it. And it's about fucking winning. Alright, I have to pee, so I'm gonna pee, and then I'll edit lines, and then I'll show you our edited lines. So, alright, so these are our forward lines right here. I'm going Greenway over Foligno, just so it's both +2 instead of the +3 and the +1. And our defense, we're going with the +3 on the first pair with Brodeen and Ethan Bear, and then the +2 with Dumba and Merle, and then the even with Demulin and Addison, the third pair. And we'll go special teams. I was thinking this this forward left wing with Boldy on it. I'm thinking I'll kind of flip-flop Boldy and Perfetti in this spot, just so they both can get a little bit of power play time. But that will be, maybe we should go Eck. No, because that doesn't get the plus. So we'll go Eck first line, and then Kotkaniemi second line, and we're going Dumba and Addison as our defensemen. Kalen Addison, being a offensive defenseman, gives us a +2 on the second pair, or the second unit. So that's good. The four lines, the 4-man power play is going to look like that. Penalty kill, we get a couple +1s. And then 3-man, we get even. I'm fine with that. Extras, 4-on-4. Put Kotkaniemi before Eck on this one, just because I think he'll put up more points than Eck, being a playmaker. Alright, and then fourth pair, got the young guys. 3-on-3. Kotkaniemi is going to be first line, Eck's going to be second, with Perfetti on third. Extra attackers are going Kaprizov and then Kotkaniemi. This is what our shootout's gonna look like. And then goalies, we got Capo Kakinen and then the young guy Jesper Wallstedt as our backup, who's an 80 overall. We haven't really talked about him yet in this video anyways. So, yeah. And our scratches are Pettin, Kulak, and McEwen. Looking back, Kulak, I gave him kind of a 2-year. I gave him a 2-year deal at $2.5 million. But at that point, I was kind of panicking at our defensive depth, because he was gonna play third pair or second pair maybe. But then we got Ethan Bear, and now this guy kinda don't need him as much. Unless someone gets hurt, obviously, but maybe looking back, I would only give him a 1-year deal if I would have known, but I didn't know that Ethan Bear thing was gonna happen. Which, looking back at now, Ethan Bear being a +3 on our first defensive pair, well, is looking pretty good for what we give up for him, a 2nd round pick. And if we can extend him and he does good with Brodin, maybe we'll try to get him. How old is he? He's 25. Maybe we'll try to get him on the same. We'll offer him a 5-year deal, because that would make Brodin, Dumba, and if we get Ethan Bear on a 5-year deal, that would, all 3 of those guys would be on the same timeline. With Ethan Bear being a little younger anyways. Let's look at AHL best lines, see what pops up. Okay, so if we do best lines, what happens? Got Connor Dewar, Lizotte, and Duhaime. That's a -3. How is that a... Okay, that took care of that. Who should we actually look at? So Marco Rossi is a 76 overall. He's still a top 6 medium. He's 20. Hopefully next year he'll be able to be on the NHL team, which would be Marco Rossi. I guess I don't know how fast Perfetti will develop. Hopefully he develops pretty fast, and then he can maybe be 2nd or even 1st line. We want him to be our 1st line guy, and then Marco Rossi can take his time on the 3rd line with Boldy, and got Jason Zucker there right now, so who knows. Maybe Beckman. He's a top 6, 75 overall. He's 21. So he's a little bit behind Rossi as development goes, because he's a year older and 1 overall worse. And then this Russian guy who, yeah, I don't know how much we can depend on that guy. Even in real life, I don't know how much we can depend on that guy. He didn't show up to like AHL camp or something like that. So he's kind of in trouble. Defenseman. So we got a bunch of depth guys. We got 3 depth guys. So I could see, how much should I pay these guys? 1 year, $1 mil. Honka. 1 year, less than $1 mil. Bowie, 1 year, less than $1 mil. So I should have, I guess we're not really in a crunch right now because we got what we want for defensemen at the moment, but we should have had one of these guys be our 7th D this year. But it can never hurt to have too much depth. Ryan O'Rourke, he's still a 66, top 4 defenseman. So he's kind of taken a little bit of time to develop him. And then we got Stalock and Stolars as our depth goalies, just in case we got injuries there. And then maybe I should probably show you, what's that left-handed defenseman, medium, elite, what's his name again? Lambos. So Lambos isn't on the AHL team. He's still with his junior team. He's a medium medium elite. 71 overall. 19 years old. So he'll probably be at least, not this year, maybe not next year, and then hopefully the year after that. But he is a medium elite, so maybe next year he might be a depth guy, because they develop faster, but this year for sure not. So maybe next year for Lambos. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on him. Anything else we need to do before we start simming? I guess what I should have done last off season was maybe look into a better coach, but I looked through all our coaches and this is the best coach we can have for now, because I just kept the one that we had last year. But I think he'll be fine for this year. Well, I have to make a note of it to actually look into getting a better coach in the off season after this year. So let's at least get some simming done this video. Let's go till the 10th maybe. Sim the preseason. Someone always gets hurt first game preseason, watch. But it's never a serious injury. Maybe not. Oh. Maybe not. Well, how did we lose to the Coyotes? So 5-2 in the preseason, which we were playing our top guys, so should have went fucking 6-0. All right. Let's do this for the first game in Philly. For the first game, let's see how our I'm not actually gonna play this game. I just want to see what our overalls for like offense, defense, and goalie look like. Okay. Does it show you that? Okay, there we go. So our offense is 90, defense is 88, and our goalie is 83. Okay. What's Philly? Oh, shit. I think they were... They were 89 offense, 84 defense, and 84 goalie. So our goalie is only going to go up, honestly. Our defense for now will probably stay the same, and then maybe our offense will probably get better, actually, because we have some young guys playing right now. So I think this year might be pretty good, and we'll be building. Every year I think we're going to be building even better. So now all we got to do is win. It's about fucking winning. So how many games should we sim? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's sim 10 games. There's a win. How's Buffalo gonna be? We lose. Win against Tampa. Lost against the Capitals, who had a bad year last year. San Jose, I think they had a bad year again. Can't remember. Did they have a bad year, or did they eke in the playoffs? I can't remember. Okay, everyone wants Wayne Simmons, it looks like. There's a win. Duhaime got hurt, so we'll just do best lines for the AHL. Whoa. Jesper Kakniniemi wants more ice time. Billy G, right now I do not feel like 32 minutes is enough ice time given my ability. Why is he only getting 15? He should get more like... He's second line, first power play. Or second power play? Second line, second power play. You should be getting more minutes than that. We'll just persuade, I guess, for now. See what happens. I am a team player. And go shut up. Alright. 3-3. 3-4. 3-5. Damn. 8-5 winning against the Coyotes. Okay. After 10 games, we're 5-5. Okay. Let's first of all look at standings are pretty tight, but the Avalanche are good again. Obviously, they won the Cup last year. So let's go to team stats first. All the regulation losses, no overtime losses. I think that's what killed us last year, honestly, is the overtime losses. Goals for is 3-3. Goals against is 3-2. Okay, goals for is good. Goals against is bad. But look at everyone else's. It's terrible. If you have a goals against over 3, that's normally not good. So power play is 20%. Penalty kill is 82%. So fuck. That's fine. Had a bunch of away games. I don't know if that really matters in the game. I wonder if away games versus home games has any difference in this game, honestly. That'd be interesting to see. Okay, so the new Russian guy, Gurianov and Kotkaniemi. Where's Kotkaniemi from? Is that Finland? So they're leading the team. Kaprizov is point per game. Only with 3 goals though, so hopefully he scores more. Foligno, 9 points. Greenway, 8 points. Eck, 7 points. Brodin. Addison's got 5 points. Where is Dumba? Dumba only has 3 points and he's a -6. Boldy got 3 points. He's a -5. Merle's a -2, which makes sense because he's with Dumba. Perfetti only has 2 points. He's a -4. Zucker has only got 1 point. Is it going to be that goddamn third line again? And fourth line, I guess? Hartman doesn't have a point. He's -5. Okay. I think we're just getting scored on too much right now. 5-on-5, we're getting scored on too much. So, I mean, it's only 10 games, so maybe it'll correct itself, but let's just look at the lines to maybe see if we can do something. Okay, how much ice time is he getting now? Okay, now he's almost getting 17 a game. He must have... How many games did he say that after? I can't remember. So he should be fine. Boldy, Perfetti, and Zuccarello. -4 for Zucker. Not Zuccarello. Zucker. -4 for Perfetti. -5 for Boldy. Simmons, -2. Kierna, -4. And Hartman, -5. What do we do on this team? We roll 3 lines, so it's not like we're rolling 4 lines out. I mean, we can't give him any less ice time. Merle and Dumbo were in the minuses, right? How's Addison doing? It's a +5. And this guy's a +5. So it's our third line and our second pair that's struggling right now. But, so Boldy's got 2 points. Perfetti's got 2 points. Boldy's got 3 points. Should we, let's put Perfetti on the power play. And then let's sim another 10 games. Hopefully we get scored on less. And then hopefully Perfetti gets a couple power play goals. Or points. Power play points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that will take us right up to the end of the month. So we're 5-5 after 10. Let's see what we are after 20 games. Maybe... There might be a couple injuries. There's another loss. Fuck. Maybe our goaltending is what is bad. 7-5 win. Pittsburgh, we just had a big trade with. Damn, 7 fucking goals against. There's another shootout win. Shootout loss. There's a shutout win. Against Vegas, who's really good. Loss. Okay. There's a win. Shootout loss to Colorado. And a win. Okay. So after 20 games, we're 10-8-2, which is better, but still not great. So there's a little bit of separation between us and the Predators. And the Kings are 2 for the wild card above us. Let's go back to team stats. See if the goals against went down. So goals for is still above 3, which is good. And goals against is below 3 now, which is good. But 2.85 still isn't great. Our power play went down. Penalty kill went up. Okay, so let's put back Boldy on the power play. How would Perfetti do? Is that 3 more points than he had? Any power play points? No. So we'll put back Boldy. How's Boldy doing? 5 goals, 2 assists. His shooting isn't spectacular, but I noticed in the AHL, does it say his stats? Yeah. AHL, he scored over 30 points, or 30 goals as a playmaker. So, maybe he shoots a lot? Not sure. Could we maybe do Zucker instead of Boldy? +1, +2, is that what it was? Yeah. Zucker is not doing great. He is 3 overall better. Maybe we should try that. We'll try that. See if we can get Zucker going a little bit more. Okay. Let's sim another 10. We haven't had an injury yet. Hopefully we don't get a shit ton. Okay. 4 games in 1 week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I know what I should have looked at is fucking goalies. I always forget about the goalies. There's a win. Come on, let's beat Chicago. They're probably good. They're better than us. I don't know if they're... There's a win. Big 5-1 win. Oh, I wasn't even looking at this shit. Okay, Addison was injured. Pulled groin. Did I do best lines? Okay, I didn't. Phew. I wasn't looking at that for a second. That could have been bad. So... Kulak is in. But then we've gotta put... Should I do... Bear or Brodin. 85 offense, 85 passing. What's Brodin? 84 offense, 85 passing. We'll go Ethan Bear. He's just got a little bit better offensive awareness. Ethan Bear's only 25. Can still develop. We got to keep an eye out for when we can try to extend Ethan Bear's contract. There's some wins. Fuck you, Seattle. Everyone wants Wayne Simmons on their team. Okay, Addison is fully healed. Go. How do you do? 3 goals, no points, was a -2. Okay, we'll get Addison back in there. Whoops. Yes. How is Addison doing? 23 games, 2 goals, 3 assists. He's a +1. He's only getting 14.5 minutes. How much time is this guy getting? 15:45. I guess that's fine because he's better. Merle. I wish this guy got the +2 instead of Merle, because Merle's honestly not quite good enough to be on second pair, but he is getting +2, so he is technically an 82. Dumba, I wish, could have been put on the first line, but that +3 is good, and +2 on the second line isn't bad. He's still getting 20 minutes. He's still first power play, so and then we got to put Addison back on the power play instead of Bear. Ooh, big win. 2 big wins. Ooh, Predators are really good. Predators are fucking... Are they better than the Avs? Wait, where am I? Avs. No, not quite. Okay, but that was a pretty good stretch. So let's go back to or no, that was the wrong thing. Oh wait, no it wasn't. Okay. We're not quite in a playoff spot. We're battling. How many points? 3 points behind the Predators. Fucking Coyotes are good. Who's not good? Jets, Blues, Stars aren't good. I'm guessing the Stars are going to have a pretty rough couple years. They tanked pretty hard last year. Okay. Goals for 3-1-3, which is good. Goals against is still going down, which is good. Power play, that's down, right? It was like 16 or something like that. So that's not good. Penalty kill is 90, which is really good. So, okay, putting Zucker on the first thing didn't help. It actually made it worse. So let's look at our goalies quick. Okay, Capo has been playing the bulk. Wallstedt's only got 6 games, and he's only won 1 game. But his goal save percentage and his goals against aren't bad. This just seems like auto rotate isn't on, honestly. Or is that fine? Because 6 games. And Capo, how many have we simmed? 30? So does that mean he's only gotten 3 starts and he's had to come in relief 3 times? Is that what that means? Is that the math I'm doing in my head? How many? Let's double check to see if that is correct. Okay, auto rotate goalie is on. So that's fine. You would think he would get more than 3 starts. Maybe we haven't played very many back-to-back games. But so maybe he played that game, or maybe he's playing this game. I don't know. I would rather play him against the Coyotes. Play the worst goalie against the worst team. There's another back-to-back. There's a back-to-back. There's a back-to-back. So on back-to-back games, you should, if I have 4 back-to-backs, we should at least have 4 starts from him, I think. But okay, let's sim till January. Ooh, this is, wait. Oh, that was last year, never mind. Let's sim till the 1st. Loss against the Avs. Blues, were they bad again? I think they were. There's a win. Dallas, we need a fucking win. Okay. 2 against Dallas. Let's get another one. What was it? Okay, 7-2 win. That's good. Alright. Okay, let's sim one more game. It's a big game. Oilers have fired their head coach, Maxim Lambert. Okay. Ooh, there's a big win. Alright. So, now what are we? Alright, we have the final wild card right now. But Flames are right there. Canucks aren't far behind. But it's a pretty tight race so far. No one's really pulling away. Got Kirill leading the team with 33 points in 35 games, which is good. Need to get him. That's what he's paid for. But yeah, view contracts. I need to know when we can offer Ethan Bear a contract extension. Bear doesn't want one? What? We're playing him a shit ton and he still doesn't want one? Does he not like someone on this team? No. Not really. Huh. And he's still an RFA. So, okay. Let's go look at people that do. Okay. That guy, don't really care. Simmons, don't really care. Boldy. What is Boldy asking for? It's a 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. What's he want? 8 year, 2.275. Should we go long term with Boldy right away? Boldy long term. So he's a wing with his face-offs aren't quite good enough to be a center. So he's a wing and he's a playmaker. If he was a sniper, I would like him more. So maybe in the future, maybe he would have a longer career with the Wild, but the way I'm trying to build these teams is I'm trying to do playmaker centers sniper wings and power forward wings for at least the first 2 lines. So I don't know, long term we don't really need to worry about Boldy. Maybe we should just go 3 years, because if we do 3 years he'd still be an RFA. Let's just do 3 years, 1.25. We might trade him in those 3 years, who knows. And if we don't, he's still an RFA. So I think that makes sense. Kjarna, I'm not sure with. And McEwen, I'm not sure with anymore. Because I was on that when I was, remember when I tried to do a all grinder 4th line? Which I think is good, honestly. But you need the right coach, and we don't have the right coach for that right now. But I do like the grinder 4th line tactics. So we're not going to extend them. I'm not saying we maybe won't in off season, but for now we're not going to. But Ethan Bear not wanting a contract extension sucks. So if he wants a 5-year deal, we would probably have to pay him even more, because he doesn't want one right now. We'd have to maybe do 5.5, maybe even 6 for him to accept it, but I'm not going to do that because he's only an 82. So maybe we'll wait for him. He's still an RFA, but Ethan Bear fits that first pair, so I would like to keep him. And yeah, I'd like to keep him. Okay, so we actually have a really good record right now. We're 1 win away from being 10 wins over 500, which is good. So let's sim. Let's sim. Quick math. How many games have we played? 36? No. Yeah. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go to the 21st or something. And then we'll double check with Ethan Bear. Matt Boldy, it was an easy decision to renew my contract with you. Alright. Maybe that'll get Ethan Bear in the mood to sign an extension. Another win. Capitals loss. Ethan Bear is fully healed. Was he hurt? He wasn't hurt, so that must have just been a minor injury. Winnipeg, it's a winnable game, and we win it. Canucks, OT win. There we go. Another winnable game. Loss. Loss. I wonder how the Maple Leafs are. Damn. Was Ottawa really good and we beat them? Loss against... Damn. Okay. Ottawa's really fucking good. How are the Maple Leafs? Maple Leafs are pretty good. So we didn't score a goal in back-to-back games. That's not good. And then 2 games later, we didn't score another goal. 7-4 win against Ottawa. Okay. Let's double check Ethan Bear. Kotkaniemi is leading the team in points on that second line. Still doesn't want one. This might be a guy that's just dead set on being a free agent. Because he was RFA when we picked him up. So he might just want to be unrestricted free agent. But I want him. Pretty fucking tight for this wild card. So Golden Knights are really good. The Kings are back to being good. Avalanche are good. Coyotes are really good. Which, it only took them a year to be good again. What the fuck? Senators are good. Maple Leafs. I mean, they're still good, but Hurricanes are really good. Damn, look at the Metropolitan. It goes 61 points and then drops down to Pittsburgh with 48 points. So Flyers are bad. Panthers aren't great. Stars aren't great. And the Sharks aren't great. Oilers are only at 41 points. See, I think the Oilers' problem is you can't just have two guys. You need depth. I think that's their main problem, is depth. It's not like high school hockey where you can have two guys lead the whole fucking team. Play them every other shift. So how much should we simtel? Should we check the AHL? What are we? Damn, we're 33-10 and 2. With Honka being at over a point per game as a defenseman. Jesus. Should we maybe, maybe we'll do Boldy back on, or Perfetti back on the power play just to give him a couple more ice time. So Boldy, did he put any power play points? He's got 2 power play points. Perfetti, about the same. Let's get Perfetti a little bit on the power play. Still get that +2. I wish we would get plus for doing that to get Kotkaniemi on the first power play. Maybe if we do, I don't want to do that either, because I still want Dumba on the first power play because he's got the offensive awareness, but Addison has the offensive defenseman. That's why we're getting that +2, I think. So I wonder if then we don't get it on that second line. So it's just gonna how it needs to be for now. He's not getting very many points. He's only got 1 power play point. Should we maybe put someone better? Like Bear? Let's try it. We got all the fucking time in the world for Addison to develop now that he's got that 8-year extension. So it's not like we need to rush into him. I just wanted him... Oh, fuck. That probably doesn't give the +2 then, does it? What does it give us? Still gives us a +1. That gives us zeros. You know what? Let's just try it. It's only 1+ difference. Maybe if he's like, hey, I'm getting power play points, I'll fucking resign. Okay, let's do to the 1st. To February. Which is 5 games. Okay. Win. 10 games above 500. Get that shit out of my face. Carolina, who's really good. Fucking beat them. There we go. Lost to Buffalo. But they're good in video game land. Get that shit out of my face. Lose to Edmonton. Fuck. Damn it. Okay, and we got a week break. What is this? Probably like the All-Star break. Ethan Bear still doesn't want an extension. Okay. Got a little bit over a month till the trade deadline is the 6th of March. So should that be where we end it? Because then we'll do next video. We'll get into any last-minute trades that we need to do. Which right now I don't think that we really need to do anything. We got the last wild card. We'll look at stats. Maybe get an idea for what next video will look like and the trade deadline will look like, and then we'll stop. So, goals for, above 3, which is good. Goals against, which is below 3 by a healthy chunk, which is good. Okay, power play. Power play is still not great, 14%. Penalty kill is still really good at almost 90. Home away, I don't really think make a difference. Last 10 were 4 and 6. Okay. Kotkaniemi goes. Kotkaniemi, Kaprizov, Granov. That's good. Is he leading the team in goals? He is. Dope. Alright, so this guy looks like a good replacement of Kevin Fiala right now, that's for sure. So then we got Foligno as having another fucking good year. Pretty on pace for last year, maybe even a little bit better, I'm not sure. Because, yeah, maybe a little bit better, or maybe right on track, I'm not sure. But anyways, he's having a good year. He's on the second line, right? Maybe we should put Greenway is on the first line with Ek and Kaprizov. But the second line with Kotkaniemi, Kirinov, and Foligno is doing better. Dumba, he's doing good, 10 goals, 21 assists. Leading the defenseman, which I need. Boldy, 25 points. Perfetti, 21 points. Boldy's -1. Perfetti's a +3. Where's Zucker? Zucker is 20 points, +2. Bears got 2 points. How many points did he get last year? He only had 23 points last year, so he's doing way better than last year. The fuck? Well, I am playing him a shit ton. He's getting 24 minutes. That's almost 5 more minutes of ice time a game. I don't understand why he doesn't want to re-sign with us. He's having the best year of his career. We're playing him a shit ton, and he still doesn't want to sign with us. Brodin's one of those guys who's not going to score a lot, but his plus or minus is always good. And he's a really good skater. And defensively, he's really good too. Wayne motherfucking Simmons. He's a -6, 10 points. That was our fourth line, not great. John Merle's a +15. Leading the team, plus minus. Okay, so Wayne Simmons, 4th line. Kierna, 4th line. Kulak, who's only been in 3 games. Hartman, 4th line. So our 4th line is the only really only line that's minus. Which I think our fourth line's not bad, honestly. We got a couple 81s and then 79. Ethan Bear is leading the team in on ice, and he still doesn't want an extension. Eriksson Ek has a shit ton of ice time too. That's what you can do with a two-way center who can play first line, first power play, and first penalty kill. That's when you get a fucking lot of ice time as a forward. 22 minutes is a lot. Let's actually sort by. Let's do the entire league and then do just forwards for ice time. Barzal, Larkin, Kopitar, O'Reilly, Bergeron, Backstrom, Quadruer, Crosby, Stone, Jenner, Aho, Barkov, Ek. So, yeah, that first line center gets a fucking lot of ice time. If he can be on first line, first penalty kill, and first power play, that's when you get a fuck ton of fucking minutes. He's a playmaker. Isn't Larkin a playmaker too? Yeah. Larkin being on Detroit for all those years, his plus minus is not good. But I mean, yeah, not great. Compared to, who should we look up? Bergeron probably has a really good plus minus for his career. Yeah. Last year not so good, but look at all those good years. Just random years where they're not good. And then video game land where they're not good. Look at that. So, non-video game land, real life, in a shortened COVID year, he is a plus 27, and then COVID land, full season, he's a minus. That's like a 50 fucking point difference. It's hard to interpret all these fucking point systems in these games compared to like real life. Okay, that's where we'll end it. Honestly, I don't think we need to trade anyone because we're not going to be sellers really, because we're trying to make the playoffs. And then for selling, maybe I'll look into, well, not even for the future. Our third line is going to be young guys for at least this year and 2 more years, because it's that tough 3 years. And then the fourth line is just going to be, I don't know. I want to do the grinder fourth line, but then we would have to change the head coach, which, I mean, that's not really a next episode thing. So next episode, we just need to win some fucking games and make playoffs. But yeah, kind of a big episode. I mean, we traded our captain away, so that's a fucking big episode. But I think it helps. It's going to help us in the long run, especially in video game land. I'm not sure about that in real life, but this isn't real life. This is video game land. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting this series. This is like one of my best series that's kind of been taken off a little bit on YouTube. So shout outs to you guys. It's probably, I don't know, I can watch these types of GM videos all fucking day. So yeah, peace out. Thank you for watching.